No. 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 Hell no. No way. You know what? This one's more like it. This here is one of the most mindless and monotonous games ever played. You know what though? I love it. Rampage was released in 1986 in the arcades by Midway, and in 1988, home port was brought to the NES by Data East. Growing up, I remember I had cousins who brought it over when they stayed for a weekend one time. It was one of those games that, once I played it, I knew I had to get my hands on a copy. And when I started collecting NES again, I knew I had to have it. Rampage is clearly inspired by movies like Godzilla and King Kong. You pick your monster, in this case Lizzie the Lizard or George the Gorilla, as Ralph the Giant Werewolf is omitted from this version. Then you and a friend, if you're playing this in 2-player, are going from city to city, trashing buildings and eating people. The controls are simple. You can punch in multiple directions and even in midair. You break stuff, eat people, you break some more stuff, and then on to the next town. Simple as that. Lather, rinse, repeat. Well, this isn't exactly on the same level as Space Invaders or Pac-Man or something like that. It is still in its own way an arcade classic, and it has quite a lot of popularity to it. It has been ported to numerous different systems over the years. It's on arcade compilations and so on and so forth. Also, more than 10 years after the release of the original in the arcades, a sequel even came out, and not too long after the sequel, it did make its way to home consoles in Rampage World Tour, and I have the Nintendo 64 copy right here. Shall we take a look? Okay, so it's an updated version of the original with rendered graphics, more variety of scenery, and sadly, worse controls. It's a shame since it looks so nice. Difficulty's a bit higher too. It's okay, but I think I prefer the original NES version that I've grown up with. Okay, well there you have it, Rampage. Might be repetitive, but it's something that I've always been really fond of. If you're a fan of old school arcade games, you might want to check it out. However, if you're not, you might find it a bit too repetitive for your tastes. Hope you've enjoyed this review. I'll see you next time. Take care.